I've always been fascinated by the mutual influence of the different arts, and partly because my father's a sculptor and I came into contact with a lot of paintings and sculptures from an early age, I'm especially interested in the connection between music and the visual arts. I often have the feeling that some composers and painters had the same aesthetic idea, that they wanted to express the same thing and just had different means of realizing it. So to explore this connection further, I asked 5 composers that I love and admire to each write a new composition for a solo guitar that is inspired by a piece of visual art. The first piece on the recording is The Starry Night by Jeremy Collins and is inspired by the painting of the same name by Vincent van Gogh. The painting by Van Gogh was completed in 1899 during his stay in Saint-Rémy-de-Provence, where we are currently here, and the special color of Jeremy's piece primarily stems from the special scordatura that he uses, the detuning of strings. And in the tuning that he uses, just 2 open strings remain in the standard tuning, and this enables a completely new world of harmonies now available on the guitar. And Starry Night is for me one of the most beautiful pieces for a guitar that I know, and it has really shown me what the guitar can sound like. A great contrast to this is Daniel Rheinbay's piece, which is called Hundpromenaden. Hundpromenaden means dog walk and is the title of a children's book by the Swedish author and illustrator Sven Nordqvist. He became famous as the inventor of Petson and Findus. And Hundpromenaden is a wordless picture book for children in which the mundane act of going for a walk with your dog is transformed into a funny, exciting adventure. And Daniel's piece, which is quite long with around 15 minutes, to me also feels like turning pages in a book. It's very episodic and very colorful and also funny. Bojan Vuletić's piece Autoritratto is based on a late self-portrait by Francisco de Goya. And this self-portrait is special in that it is an unsparingly honest depiction of himself as an old and tired and sick man. And Goya does not sugarcoat anything. With its sharp contrasts and its different voices, Bojan's music sounds to me like this old man talking to himself. Alí Arango chose the works of the Cuban painter Servando Cabrera Moreno as the inspiration of his piece. And just as in Cabrera Moreno's paintings, often figures, human figures and plants and animals kind of merge together, also in Alí's piece, notes and harmonies blend together and overlap and create this dreamy, mysterious atmosphere. The last piece on the recording is Marek Pasieczny's Kyoto Sonata that is inspired by shrines and places in and around Kyoto in Japan. It is a monster of a sonata and probably one of the hardest pieces that I've ever played. I remember after the recording, at the end of the day, my hands were so tired that the fork and knife were sliding out of my hands and my hands felt like pudding. but it was worth it, and it's really a piece that goes beyond what the guitar as a physical instrument was supposed to be. The third and longest movement is entitled Meditative and is one of my favorite pieces on the entire CD. It is inspired by a famous shrine at the foot of a mountain that includes numerous ways of around 4 kilometers up this mountain. And the special thing about this shrine are the wooden gates that frame the main path of this mountain, and they are meant to help you enter a calm and meditative state. So your physical journey becomes a spiritual one, and you return from this mountain path as a spiritually grown person. And when I play this piece, I feel I'm on this path too, and in the end I'm a different person than I was at the beginning. And so I felt it's also a perfect way of ending this CD. I love all these pieces so much, and it makes me indescribably happy to now present them all in one joint recording.